It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
And good morning on Wednesday. We're making our way through the week, one day at a time as it happens. So let's begin this Wednesday with some news.
All right. Students in Warsaw told their parents about something another young person said to them, and now a juvenile is in custody accused of making an implied threat of a shooting during the homecoming parade. The sheriff's department posted about the arrest, saying it's crucial to take these threats seriously these days. The parents of some of the students called authorities to report their concerns.
Okay. As you know, the election is less than 7 weeks away now. It is heating up. There are political signs along the sides of roads, but the city of Springfield is working to remove some of those signs. Starting today, the city is targeting major roadways and removing the signs from the public right-of-way. They have to be on private property. The city says it's a safety issue, a line of sight type deal. So just heads up. And I know those signs can be expensive. So if you put them up, heads up.
Yes.
City Utilities of Springfield had a groundbreaking for a new natural gas pipeline. The groundbreaking was in Lafayette Park. CU is replacing several miles of natural gas line. CU received about $30 million from the feds to do the project.
All right. Teachers all across Springfield, all the public school district there is getting money to help them teach. More than $235,000 was raised by the Foundation for Springfield Public Schools and just delivered to more than 80 teachers throughout the district. The Back to School Grant Program works to inspire innovation in the classroom. It's exciting for them. I mean, because classrooms are a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Another record-setting sale for Friends of the Library. It is the fall book sale that just wrapped up. They raised more than $216,000, which surpasses the last record of $209,000 just set in April. The book sale is held twice a year. And since 1985, they have raised $5.5 million for the Springfield-Greene County Library District.
And I know a lot of people who never miss a sale. I don't know how they read that many books, honestly, but they love to read.
I feel like we have 1 million books that we could donate to them. In fact, like last time we covered this, I was like, I've got to do that because we have so many books, and I do love to read, and I get up crazy early to do it, but I got a lot of books. Yeah. I don't need any more books.
I've noticed. Okay. A new seafood market is opening in Springfield 1 week from today. This is cool. I've already been in it. I had a sneak peek.
What?
They weren't even.
You didn't tell me this.
This was a couple of months ago. I went in there. I thought he was open, so I went in there, and he wasn't, but he was in there, so he sold me some stuff. It was great.
You didn't even tell me.
I forgot to tell you. I was going to talk about it on the podcast, but then I forgot. So. Anywho, I'm telling you now, it'll be located on West Chestnut Expressway, feature live, fresh, and frozen seafood, specializing in Cajun, because it's coming from Louisiana.
Nice.
The owner who I met has already been delivering seafood to local restaurants for years, so they already have been receiving his stuff that he drives up, but now he's just opening a storefront where he will get it to the average Joe like you and me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is kind of a crazy thing, but did you know that we are 98 days away from Christmas?
Oh.
Isn't that kind of nuts a little bit?
Yeah, that is because it's so warm. It's like 90 degrees and we're 90 days away.
Yeah, 98 days away from Christmas. And with that, 'tis the season to apply for a seasonal job. Target is hiring 100,000 seasonal workers. They will work order pickups, help drive up customers, and then help stock shelves in the store. You can apply for seasonal work there starting September 25th at targetseasonaljobs.com. But of course, it won't just be Target. Many retailers will start the hiring process soon and very soon.
Yeah.
So check out your favorite retailer and you can go find some additional hours if you're looking for them.
100,000 workers. That's a lot of people, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
but I mean, if
one
you think
store.
about
Yeah.
the number, like, I mean, you know me, I don't shop until December 24th. But I mean, the mall, the Primrose Marketplace, like everywhere in Springfield is insane starting like November 16th.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Amazon employees are going back to the office. The party's over starting soon, January, in fact. Amazon is calling employees back 5 days a week. They've been working from home 2 days a week since COVID. That's the end of that, though. Amazon is joining a lot of other companies and saying, okay, enough of this. We need you back in the office to make
I find it unfortunate.
sure you're actually working. Well,
I find it unfortunate.
I mean, they wouldn't be doing it otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I can see absolutely why the employers want the people in the office. But I just know that when we moved home, I actually missed my coworkers a lot. Like I missed the camaraderie, I missed the newsroom, I missed the craziness. However, working from home, like in a season of time, makes you recognize how much more time you get with your family. And so it's hard. That's hard.
But I mean, there are. If I were an employer, there would be some situations where I think I would allow it. But in general, the rule would be you got to be here because one thing is productivity. You want to make sure you're paying, you want to make sure you're doing a job in there and engaged and all of that instead of making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or vacuuming the floor. And also, I think it's important for the team building aspect. I think you need your employees to feel like you're team members because you are.
Yeah.
And you need to be unified and all working together toward the same end. So
yeah,
I think it's important.
I feel like I could argue it either way.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it certainly. But also, I guess in our line of work, at least when we were working from home, we were still in news. And so while you and Lisa were very much a team, as a reporter, you're solo. You know what I mean? And so there's no team building happening anyway, because you're just trying to get everything done by deadline and you're on your own. So,
well, I mean, that's partially true. And if you stay out all day and do a live shot from the field and that without ever going to the office, which is not what happens anymore because nobody leaves town.
That's what I would do, though. You know me.
All the reporters are now in town. Nobody travels to Arkansas like you did constantly back in the day.
Yeah.
So you shoot your story, you do an interview, you're out shooting it for 2 or 3 hours, you come back, and then you are a team. You're in the newsroom, you're editing.
Yeah.
The producers are talking to you. So I think you are.
Yeah.
All right. Springfield Cardinals are in the playoffs. Go Springfield. They play at home against the Arkansas Travelers tomorrow night. And get this, instead of fireworks after the game, get yourself ready for a drone show. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's going to be the very first drone show ever for the Cardinals in Springfield. So if you're interested in that, it'll be a really nice evening to sit outside. I mean, I was out last night at soccer practice, and it was pleasant. I drove the Jeep home, and I wasn't even cold. Yeah. So for the Cardinals game, get out there and support our Cardinals. Tickets start at $11. So it's a good deal on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Or Thursday night tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And we've seen a drone show, and it was really cool. Probably a month ago, maybe we were down in Branson at Table Rock, and we were at a fundraiser, and they had part of the fundraiser was the drone show, and it was really cool.
It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's neat to see it in person.
It's impressive. Okay. Well, this is also impressive. We have a giveaway for you. Don't forget to enter our contest at aroundtheozarks.com. Go to the website and then click on contest Branson Bowl. And there you can enter to win. The keyword, Ethan, is?
The keyword is adventure.
So enter the keyword adventure on the website, and then you will be entered into the drawing to win a really cool Chiefs Hall of Famer jersey signed by Willie Roaf.
Nasty Willie.
There you go. Hall of Famer, you
Hall
can't
of
beat
Famer,
that.
that's right.
Signed jersey. You will
right.
also get some Branson official vacation destination of the KC Chiefs custom gear. So that's exciting.
Yep.
And let's see. We will draw the winner tomorrow afternoon, like later afternoon tomorrow, and we will announce the winner on Friday morning. So tune in, everybody. Somebody's got to win.
Enter to win.
We also often give away tickets. And so there's
Chiefs
that.
Yeah.
Yep. Chiefs tickets at Arrowhead.
Yeah. So you want to check in every week at aroundtheozarks.com and we'll set you up. How about that?
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, I think that's it. Anything else you got?
That'll do it for today.
Okay.
We'll see everybody back here tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Rescue Towing and Command Family Medicine. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your Wednesday. We are starting off the middle of the work week in the low 60s this morning, and it is going to be a hot one. Once again, high temperatures will make their way to the upper 80s. I've got 90s back in the forecast tomorrow, and I think many of us will stay in the low 90s as we head into Friday, too. So kind of hot. Back to summertime. Temperatures here. We have sunshine out in full force, and temperatures, well, when they're starting out in the low 60s, it's going to warm up very quickly across the Ozarks. So that's one of our headlines today. Not just warm today, but warm all week long for us. More sunshine in the forecast today and hot temperatures. They have a high temperature today of about 86 degrees for the Springfield area. There could be some folks pushing 90 today, and I think we're in the low 90s for highs tomorrow. The weather set up across the country, well, we're still under the influence of high pressure here in the middle part of the country. It's still very active out on the East Coast, and there's some activities in the Rockies as well. We're kind of still securely under that ridge of high pressure that I've been talking about for the last couple of days. It's keeping us dry in the forecast, and we are going to stay dry in the forecast through tomorrow. Now, by Friday, I start to introduce a couple opportunities for rain. Friday does not look like a washout, but there will be hot, humid weather and some potential for scattered thunderstorms. It also appears that there will be a rain chance in the forecast area on Saturday. At least right now, it looks like the best chance will be along and north of I-44. And there's also going to be a scattered rain chance in the forecast on Sunday. So if you're already planning out the weekend, you'll see some cooler temperatures that greet us in the forecast. That happens as early as Saturday, but there will also be some rain and storm chances to dodge. I don't think any one day is a total washout, but northern counties will likely get more rainfall on Saturday. And then we are looking at a scattered opportunity on Sunday too. Friday may be one of the hottest days in the forecast, with some making their way to the mid 90s. Kind of a scorcher out there. So a hot night for Friday night football. We don't see some relief with those temperatures until we get to late in the weekend. That's when temperatures may fall back into the low 80s. That happens by Sunday. And then by early next week, the weather looks nice once again, with temperatures back into the lower 80s. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's some of that unsettled weather from an unnamed tropical system making big problems for the Carolinas. Flooding and several inches of rainfall out east. We also had unsettled weather for the Rockies today and the Plains, and severe thunderstorm chances last night and today for the northern and central high plains. So there is a lot of activity across the country. It just hasn't been here in the Ozarks. We've had really kind of quiet, calm conditions for a couple of days. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. This one, fans of is this considered a video game, computer game? In the original Pac-Man video game, what is the name of the pink ghost? And the options that I gave you were A, Blinky, B, Pinky, C, Inky, or D, Clyde. And if you were a player of Pac-Man, or if you just took an educated guess here, pink ghost, you probably got it. B, Pinky is the name. Now, if you remember, all the ghosts in Pac-Man actually had different roles. There was a Blinky, but he was the red ghost. He would actually go right after Pac-Man, and then Pinky would go 4 spaces ahead of Pac-Man. So Always kind of hard getting around Pinky, but congrats. If B, Pinky was your guess, that is the correct answer to today's brain twister trivia question. All right, here's the question that I have for you tomorrow. What color are aircraft black boxes? Do you think they are A, black, B, orange, C, red, or D, blue? What color are aircraft black boxes? Let me know your guess. You can do that. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Also, while you're there, you can check out the forecast tab to find a detailed forecast, which may be kind of important as we have some unsettled weather in the forecast coming up this weekend. I want to thank you for listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather this morning. And thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine and Rescue Towing. By the way, just a reminder, all correct guesses to that brain twister trivia question are entered to win a $50 gift card to Habaneros on South Campbell. So it's free to enter. Might as well head on over to the website and do that. Thank you so much for starting off your day with Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I hope you have a great Wednesday. High temperature today, 86 degrees and sunshine. We'll have a southeast wind around 8 miles an hour. Lows tonight fall back to about 63 degrees. We'll chat again tomorrow morning.